Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a package to unbox for you. This package comes by way of Enrique Pena knives. This is the new, or I guess not new, but existing Paramour. It's a Javi Garcia design, which is kind of ironic because I just got this knife, which is the Alacron. And this is a Javi Garcia design, also through Pena. And I slept on this one last year, and I finally picked one up. It came in for review, and I loved it, so I kept it. I did a disassembly video that was pretty crazy, but we got it dialed in the end. Ow! Ah, shit, that hurt, though. Luckily, I didn't stab myself. I just flicked my finger like a motherfucker. So anyway, it's dead set. It fires out. There's no play. It swings down. And I swear, when I give it a strong reverse flick, it tings a little. At least it did in my car, which is always funny how that kind of stuff happens. But anyway, moving on. That's a really cool one. And Javi also designed the Paramour. And I actually got to handle this at Blade Show West. And I got to handle the prototype. And I almost bought one. They were the micarta prototypes. And I didn't because the one that I was able to get had a lighter detent than the other two that I got to handle there. It's a long story. So hopefully this has a good detent on it because that really killed it for me. Especially if it's a front flipper only design, it's kind of like the only thing that matters in terms of the action is the detent. So it has to be snappy. And I really hope that's how this is, but we're going to find out at some point. And not the easy way, apparently. So it's a beautiful knife. It really is. And it's got a good weight to it in this form factor with the carbon fiber. I've seen these in Damasteel, and I've actually handled one in full titanium as well. And it was just a little too heavy, a little too chunky feeling in titanium. This feels really good. That detent felt pretty good that first snap. We'll see. I mean, that's nice. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, man. That is perfect, in my opiniones. We have no play, no rock, drops down. And in this case, it's perfectly centered. So I think I'm going to go against my gut and just not fuck with this. I always have to take them apart and try to put skiffs in shit. And that's what I did with this. And while in the end it worked out, and this is great, I don't think I needed to do it. And it took a while and could have caused some harm. It didn't, but it could have. And so it's like, you know, I'm normally one who says, fuck it, I'll do it anyway. But in this case, I mean, this thing literally, unless something changes, which is what tends to happen, this is basically perfect right now. I mean, the actions couldn't get better. Detent is money. Absolute money. And it is a gorgeous knife. Look at this thing. Now, the biggest point of contention that I've heard on these is the clip. I've heard the relief cuts just shred. And you can see it is a very, very poorly thought out design in that sense. Because if you look at it, that relief cut, that last one lands almost right where you're going to hit your pocket. So you're going to end up going ding, 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 and shredding. Now, the one thing that could help us here is that I carry right-handed knives in my hip pocket on the left side. It's not a front pocket. It's not one of my double seam pockets, which could be bad, honestly, if it shreds, but it's a thinner material. So I'm going to give it a shot real quick and see what I think. Goes in my pocket, no problem. No, nothing. What? What are people complaining about? Hold on. Even in my front pocket, I can hear it ribbing a little bit as it goes in, but that's it. I mean, it's not bad at all. Awesome. I am pleasantly surprised by all this. These inlays are really well done. Riot killed it on this, you know. Really, the only thing you can feel is the, material difference. I can kind of feel something here, but I don't think I'm going to catch a corner or anything. Inlays are money. This clip is actually really nice. So I think people just had bad ones or have thick pants or something. I don't know. But I mean, even left-handed, with no clip there. Let me just make sure, keep this clean. That tends to be an issue, get oil there. Even left-handed with no clip here, I just pop it out and it fires. Man, this is really nice. Swings down. Doesn't have a super loud click on close, but still pretty good. Now, you know, it's going to be front flipper only, so, oh, that works, no problem. Don't know if I can do, it's not really, you can do it, but it's not really set up for that. But it definitely works well with the reach around. Now, the other thing I really like about this knife is the blade shape. It's just a beautiful sheep's foot blade. It's definitely my style, right? Utility cutting, that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is beautiful, guys. I am actually pretty blown away right now. I think I'm going to put a little bit of KPL on that detent ball and let that help wear in the track a little bit. But I'm not seeing anything really that bugs me here. The only thing I could think of is down the line, there's two things. I'll tell you in a second. So, I shouldn't have done that. Didn't mean to. Now I got to open it. There we go. I try not to open the blade all the way when I apply the oil like that. I'll show you why. I just put a little pressure on the lock bar, not a lot, so it gives it a little tension. And then I open and close it without opening all the way, and it helps the detent ball wear in on that belt satin. Belt satins take a minute to wear in. And then once they do, they're fantastic. So the reason I don't open it all the way is because there's going to be a little bit of oil on that lock face now, because I put oil right on the detent ball. So of course that's going to happen. And you don't want that to transfer to the actual lock bar. So you got to try to keep that clean. So let's see how we did. Whew, man, that is smooth as shit. If shit ain't smooth, I don't know what is. I don't know where all this oil came from. If I did that or what. But I mean, if you can't tell, I have a type. I like a belt satin, and I really like a black handle. I like a tux design, you know what I mean? That's one of my favorite builds, is a tux, which is, you know, black with satin. And I like whatever they're doing here. PBD, it's got almost a little bit of a tumble to it. It's really, really nice. And yeah, guys, I totally slept on some knives last year. I just didn't give them a chance. The one other thing I wanted to note that could become an issue with this is it's M4. It's M4. And I rust knives like it's my job. So we'll see if that becomes an issue. But, you know, I could try to put some KPL knife shield on it, or Wicked Wax or something. That might be the move. You know, I'm going to end up wiping it off pretty quick because I don't like having stuff, you know, smudgy stuff on my blade. But maybe if I put this on, it'll seal, you know, maybe it'll seal the gaps or whatever you call them, the pores a little bit, and allow it to not rust. I don't know. I don't have a good track record on this. I try to avoid these type of steels. So just put that on and then kind of rub it off like that. I don't want to go crazy because I want it to obviously do its job. You know, the threads are sticking to the Pena logo. That was weird. There we go. Wicked Wax is something you can pick up from Diprete Forge. They make it. Very cool stuff. I use it as a rust preventative. I use it, you can use it as chapstick. You can use it on carbon fiber and micarta and stuff to kind of patina it a little bit. But yeah, this knife is absolutely phenomenal right out of the box. I'm stoked on this. One thing I might complain about a little bit is the white spots in the carbon fiber. Something you try to avoid, but I mean, you're doing big batches of knives. You send them sheets. They can't avoid these little white spots. It sucks when you get those in your carbon fiber, but this isn't too bad. You know, there's only a few in there. I really like this version. I dig the Damasteel one, the one that has Damasteel all up in it, but I bet you it's pretty heavy. So here's a size comparison to the Alacron. The Alacron's about 3.5-inch blade. So you're looking at about a 3-inch blade here. And like I was saying earlier, I slept on some stuff in 2023. The Sharp by Design Mini Evo is another one of those that I slept on a little bit and just got in. And then I have the CKF Davlis on the way. And that's, you know, another one that I would say I probably slept on a little bit. I just recently got a Veritas from Kaiser. That's another one from 2023 that, you know, I didn't keep one until this last batch because I really like this DLC look on it. So here's just a few knives that I would say from last year are still worth going back and picking up, you know. So let me put these away and we'll wrap it up. Doesn't look like there's going to be a disassembly on this, at least not right now in this video. I'm not going to say it won't happen because I said it wouldn't happen with this. And then, you know, a day later I did it anyway because I just can't help myself, you know. So really digging what Javier is doing. And yeah. Really cool stuff from Pena and Garcia and the Paramour, man. I think the clip gets some, you know, you guys had me worried there. And, I mean, maybe it's just these jeans or regular jeans or not. I even tried the thicker pocket and didn't have a major issue with it. So, you know, maybe I'm crazy. I really don't like that part of this blade, like right here, is bead blasted. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to rust real fast for me, but we'll see. Yeah, we're starting to get a little click too. Damn, this is nice, man. I was really concerned about how that detent would come out, but so far, I mean, I can't complain. It's as good as the one that I saw at the show that I wasn't able to get. So I'm really happy with that. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the Paramour. I hope you picked one up. If you didn't, I'll link it down below. Pena might still have some on the website. They dropped a whole bunch of different versions. I was pretty torn between this and the unidirectional carbon fiber one. But I ended up going with this. And you know what? Their prices are good, man. $307 shipped, I think, for that. This one, I think, is $299. I mean, you're getting premium steels. This one's M390. You're getting titanium, fat carbon inlays. $299 is a pretty good deal. Made by Riot. You know, it kind of goes to show you what other people are charging and how ludicrous some of the pricing is. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.